Are you just gonna give up for tonight? Are you just gonna give up for well, not yet. I'm not yet, okay? Not yet. Not giving up yet. Not I am gonna do a genre shift though, not giving up yet, but we are gonna do a genre shift. So you're a tough guy, Wadawarum. Don't give up yet, but do a little bit of a genre shift.
Illate_Griffin.
Elote
said hello.
_ Yatam. That bad type. Arigato, hey. Internet difficulty person. Hey, Irashai, welcome back. Arigato mata. I'm not gonna give up today. A lot of internet connectivity issues lately here in the last little bit. Is it probably the weather? Yeah, it's probably the weather. It's probably a lot to do with the weather, but whatever. I'm not gonna give up. Irashai, welcome. Okarina Saiki Mini Meow. Probably has a lot to do with the internet, but you know, just... Or it probably has a lot to do with the weather. Yeah. But if we're having such, I don't think the gods must not want us to play Stalker 2 anymore for right now. If we're having that bad of luck with it. They must not be wanting us to play it, is it? Yeah, well, go ahead and, I guess we'll work on Broken Roads a little bit more. Yeah, work on you some Broken Roads a little bit more, you know? Irashai, welcome. Arigato, mato. Yeah. Back to naked. Back to naked. You spin my head right round, right round. Arigato mato. Think you're so criminal. All right, head. All right. Time to go back to Beckham. There it went again. There it went again. Well, find 50 points of interest throughout the broken road. The lid of this container has been forced open. I would really like to switch him out for old Jess. No visible handle on your fingers. Find no purchase. Broken roads. Wasteland. There's another
Whoa.
one though.
Look,
Yeah,
Becca.
let's check him out. But it doesn't look good.
too late for both of them. She's had her throat cut. He's been beaten to death. And mate, this happened very recently.
It's already. I like to check out. If it's so recent, maybe you should double check their vitals. I'd like to check the bodies myself. Mate, I'd love to say different, but Dad is dead. Jensen.
Oh, the bloody bat's out of bloody hell.
Jan
Okay,
Janssen.
he is 100% certified dead this time.
Maybe it's worth going through. Maybe it's worth going through his pockets. But bit disrespectful. I'll check exactly one place, but that's it. What'll it be? Check his pants. His pants are dirty. Check them all. Check all of his pockets. Okay.
Yeah, not this time it doesn't.
Alright, well, thank you, Mad. I see you don't
Waste
care. do
not,
you?
want not. Hey, jackpot!
Pack Jot. Maybe they really didn't want us playing no Stalker 2, did they? No, you gotta. The internet gods ain't wanting us to play
Must have
Stalker
been
2.
important. May as well find out what was so worth protecting.
Lol. Fail. Head. Beaten to death by the looks of things. Yeah. Fail.
Okay, so I guess we weren't the first ones here.
Barter, take a closer look at the tracks. Examine the tracks. You're familiar with this tread. Each tire is worth about $100, maybe $120 for a discerning buyer. The only town nearby with buyers like this is Meredin, a town known for its leaders who spare no cost to make sure they're well protected and can get away quickly when needs be. Oi. Maybe we can talk him down. Let's use some of that conversation skill, and if we can't do that, I have a lot of leadership. Hey. Bling bang born. let's try out some of these leadership skills here. Can only be used on enemies. March. Clap. Clap, clap, clap. Well, I think mad right there would be better off doing a little bit of melee there. What's she? Maka. That has really good knockdown skill. Yeah. Dropped him. Law. Bling bang born. Do a little bit of a Shikanoko, do a little bit of a runner. Shit. Yatta. Mad. Oh, mad right there. I think you need a little bit of, need a little bit of healing there, don't you? You say you don't have to run if you're not a combat build. You can have everybody else make up for your deficiencies. Ain't it? Shikanoko Konstantan. Revolver. Have us a little bite to eat there. Alright, the history of my calamity. Search the area for witnesses, investigate the plane interior. How do you get into the plane interior though? Enter the plane. Yeah, you climb up and walk past the empty seats. The acrid stench of the engine smoke hangs thick inside the fuselage as you make your way towards the cockpit. Inside are two bodies. One, two. I can only count to 4. Still strapped to the chairs. The blood pooled below them, still dripping their fingertips. Reveals how fresh the scene is, but the piles are still lifeless and cold. I guess that's the thing though. Like, why was a plane? Where did they get a still functioning aircraft at? Search the boxes. Other than serious denting around the corners, the locks have clearly been pried open. That hut to the southeast. Probably from the moment this thing came down. Not mauled like those two outside. This place has been ransacked. Whoever did it might still be nearby. We need to search the area. Either they'll have more clues or they'll have seen what happened. Search the area for witnesses. Better drop you a save there. Broken roads take me home to the place I belong. Back to naked. Ooh, pet the goat. What is that? Is that a goat or... Yeah, it's a goat. Pet the goat. Pet the goat. Pet the goat. Hey, would you might have witnessed that fiasco up there? Lived here for quite some while. Shelter's no use when your nearest water source is kilometers away. Yeah, what is a kilometer, ain't it? Bam. And put your leadership on that one. Bam. Bling bang born. Yatta. And how many of these kangaroos? Oh, damn. A lot of kangaroos, ain't it? Maybe if we can gather them all up in one spot there. Maybe grenade them. Failed. Yeah, that right there has almost a half chance, like about a half a chance of knockdown. That old leg, beat him with an old prosthetic leg. Them some old jokes right there. Bam. Law. Shit. Yatta. Yeah, that knockdown chance is pretty good, ain't it? You say you don't have to do a combat build. You can get by with that leadership. That leadership makes you even more. It's better if you're well rounded. I'd really like to have Jess though, you know, instead of what's his name, instead of the Aboriginal guy. I'd really like to have Jess though. But Ella, Mad, and Jess. Yeah, I'd really like to have. I do pretty much everything that DJ does, but better. So I'd really like to have Jess there to round out Mad's the tank. She's the sniper. Jess would kind of be like backup range, and me for leadership and medical. Yeah, but I couldn't go in it because the pants were dirty. Looks abandoned. Wipe away all the black away. Wipe all the black away. Wash all the black away. Alright, I guess time to talk to what's his name now? Stranger? Hey stranger, what's up? Did you see all that fiasco about this pudgy, frightened man? Wears ill-fitting stained clothes? Reuben Omar. Name's old Reuben Omar. I'm a surveyor by trade and scavenger by circumstance. Please don't kill me. I'm totally unarmed. Why, are you... What the hell happened here? I was exploring nearby and we had this heard this god-awful sound. Saw this huge thing plummet and figured, hey, salvage, why not check it out? Maybe get some loot I could sell, you know, maybe get some tucker, food. Turns out I weren't the only one to have that idea, though. I snuck away when the mongrels arrived.
Wait, the mongrels were here?
I was sussing out the front of that thing when they drove up. They grabbed those two poor people from inside the plane, took them. I just hid. I had a look inside the plane with the dust to sell. Is there anything else you saw? What we got here? You mean besides the bloodthirsty gang beating two innocent people to death, looting a plane, and almost giving me 2 heart attacks in the same hour? Yeah, besides that. Yeah, Ella, besides that. Any and all information's helpful. Think, details, head. Look, I didn't... Rusty Kansas. Look, girl, Sheila Gun, look, I didn't see everything. Alright. Meat sauce, Uncle Box Cutter. How could I hide behind this building and try not to end up like those passengers? Hey, where'd the mongrels go? Headed off south, probably to Ardath. What they feel their... Dunno, whatever they could find, I guess. I weren't exactly watching them from up close. Who are the mongrels? Bastards belong to a woman named Prius. Calls herself the Empress. The Empress. Humble, she's not. Runs Ardath to the south. Me, I stay away from there, let me tell you.
Good choice. Ardath's not a place you want to visit if you're unarmed or sober.
Bunch of throwbacks living like a pack of dogs. Beasts in human clothing. Just look at what they did to those poor passengers. Found an empty lockbox out of the plane crash. You take what was inside. Yeah, so you see, I saw that and, I mean, whatever it is looks like the end of your story is in the bag. Open it. We already know you took something worth stealing or you would have told us up front. I want to take a look at it. Give it here. Probably what, 2 or 3
That would go a
thousand.
long way to getting us set up wherever Mick ends up taking us.
Where you could walk away with this nugget, but maybe you can help out the convoy. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
That's
Yeah.
Mick's call to make, mate.
Let's see what Mick reckons then. Thank Mick once he says yes. Wakarimashita.
Well, let's go get this over with.
You know, I guess what's her name's better off with ranged weapons, so it probably should be her. Oh no, yeah, and I'll take one of them too. Yeah, what's her name's best with ranged weapons? Ella. Yeah, I bought that one. I bought that one. I hope I can get Jess back because I gave her that. You gave her that flak jacket. Yeah, I gave her the flak jacket. I gave her the flak and then she ran off. Long. What are you, gay? Report back to Mick. Hey there.
Solitude Guard said, "Are you a man or something?"
What are you, gay? Go back to Morrowind. Irashai, welcome. Arigato mato. What are you, gay? Go back to Morrowind. I'll let you out of my sight for 1 minute and you come back with a whole clown car company. Yeah, a whole clown car. Load them all up. Let's go. Who are these bludgers? Lazy person. And why
Solitude
are they
Guard said, "Yeah, you're a biological male FR."
That's gay. Take some more estrogen. This is DJ. You know, but we're back on track. You know. But we can take estrogen and be back on track. This is DJ. He gave me that suppository for Bob a while back. That's gay. And this is Ruben. A bit down on his luck. He could use some help making it back to civilization. Arigato mato. Civilization, eh? Bongo, bongo, bongo. I don't want to leave the Congo one beggar at a time then. You first, kid. Jess has vouched for you, so I can see you traveling with us on a temporary basis. This is temporary, right? Just a meridian. Yeah. That's all I asked for, yeah. Safety numbers till I make it back to Uncle with my report. But what about you, old mate? You look like you've been through the ringer, though. Of course, that's no concern of ours. I'd be doing better if your thugs hadn't robbed me. The least you can do is see me back inside Meridian's walls. Is it I was strong enough to take, to let him join the convoy. Mutual benefit. I took this gold nugget. Now that's a conversation. Give her over and you can follow us wherever you like, deal. Probably, yeah. Give us the gold and live. All's well that ends well, eh? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Come on in. There's two bodies outside the fuselage recently killed. Did they look like they were the last thing when it came down? They were in that thing when it came down? It looked like they were from around here at least. Strange looking clothes and their hands were too clean. One of them had a key in his boot. We searched inside the plane. 2 dead pilots, some ransacked boxes, containers. The thing's been thoroughly picked over. Shame, but to be expected. Luckily, we struck it rich on that gold nugget you acquired then, eh? Found fresh tire tracks near the plane. Not surprising that we ain't the only ones to have come for a squiz. A quick look at something. Could you tell anything about who was here? Looks like at least 2 vehicles. We're thinking the first set was made by the mongrels and the others most likely Meridian. And wherever they came from, they headed back there quickly. Meridian. Guess that lot have got to do something to justify the amount of guns and ammo they extort from the rest of us. Don't think they'll be too pleased. We know they were here, though. Ruben said the Ardath crew took something very heavy from the plane. Any chance he's BSing? Doubt it. Guy looks scared out of his wits. Spooky season. Kyowa, happy Halloween. Happy just to be alive. That we didn't shoot him. Yeah, I reckon he was in shock. Poor feller's telling the truth. Well, that's all we found. Let's see then. Got a glittering gold nugget. We know Meridine was here. I don't think there's anything left to find. It's pretty thorough. Everyone ready? Arigato.
Come up front with me. I've got a lot of questions for you.
Right you are, mate.
Let's move out.
Travel to Meridine. That's good. I kinda wanted DJ to leave. I really want to replace DJ with Jess. Really want to replace DJ with Jess. I'm not leaving my people out here to bake in the sun. Beck,
As I said, Meriden has had an influx of people seeking aid. You, of all people, know how much it costs to house a population, let alone feed them.
feed me your negativity. Talk some more about me. I know that you love me. Love me. Are you ready for the monster? You ain't ready for the monster. Are you just being you and cutting out the things that you don't need? Yeah, something like that, ain't it?
Miss Brown, your friends appear to have missed the line over there for t'other-siders. I suggest you all get back in that line before I ask my guards to put you there.
Our home was destroyed. We need to get inside. Why is there even a line? I thought Meridine welcomed travelers from all over. We do. The line is for people who wish to reside in Meridine permanently, or at least indefinitely. The two often overlap.
Governor Smith, this is all that's left of Bookton. Our town was raided, and its inhabitants scattered 3 nights ago. Jess tells me you're harsh, but fair. As Mayor of Bookton, I officially request your aid in retaking and rebuilding our community, starting today.
Take it back. All of it. Wait, what's going on with Westonia? Who cares? Westonia is under threat from forces with 10 times as much power as us. And I've sat in this line for 2 days on the off chance Governor Smith would deign to speak to me. Wait your turn like everybody else. Wait, what's going on with Westonia?
Deign to speak to you, is it? Far be it for me to rupture such self-serving delusions by actually having a conversation with you.
Yeah. We ain't come empty-handed. We got specialistas in our convoy, farmers, medics, a mechanic. You know, Madnella, scouts from Bally Hall. And old May here. Big old floppy banana Beckham. I learned to haggle while I was still in nappies. Tinker success. I know my way around anything electrical, mechanicals. I've repurposed things from before once or twice. Don't know if old will take long. It'd be good to have somebody who can put it to use. All you need to know is we didn't come empty-handed like Mick said. I must say, Mick, you do have quite the group here. I can see why Jess was so adamant to let you in. I'd love to help you, but there are plenty of others in this line with similar skills. What it comes down to is whether or not you can support yourselves without relying on handouts. If you can guarantee that you won't be a burden on our already strained economy, we could let you in. On a provisional basis, of course. Let me in. I'm gonna crash plan the way here too, and we know Meridine checked it out too. Care to tell us what you brought back? Heard enough. I'd be more than happy. Complete chapter 1. Arigato. Ella mad left. Of course, arigato mato. Let's go. Let's go in it. They let me go in it, even though my pants were dirty from the outback.
As much as I'd like to take the credit for all this, I feel like I dropped the ball. You and Jess did good work out there.
Ain't better enough than light a fire, light 'em up. Ain't no stopping. Light 'em up.
Here's the deal. I'm going to go try and talk to Governor Smith into helping us retake Bookton. You're welcome to get the lay of the land first. If you could meet me at the Smith house sooner rather than later, appreciate the backup.
Sounds like a plan. I'm going to take a look around then. See if I can catch the governor before she gets bogged down in the affairs of state. Seriously, a word of warning, don't go call me Gut Wound, got it? That's a name from a different time, but plenty of people in this town still want to see old Gut Wound hanged. Arigato, mato. Hush up now, DJ, or your friends will know that you doubted them. Mate, I was sure Angela was gonna keep you in that line out of spite. I used my charm on her. Somehow I doubt that. I have a lot of charm. I have 20 charisma. And a lot of leadership. Alright. I'll see you in Corda then. Angeli's obviously not going to give me the time of day. Stop by any time, even if you don't manage to find it. Conk. Find what? Conk asked me to find a treasure he lost in Meridine. He said it's not worth anything to anybody but him, even if it looks a bit swanky. One half of the treasure is a black rectangle about the size of my palm, and the other is a white plastic rope that slots into the end.
Let's see if we can hunt it down.
Yep, there's DJ. There's DJ with us again, I know. What do you think makes somebody a good leader? Compassion. How are you holding up? Could be better. It'd be nice to make a difference for the better. So tell me about yourself. Jess, small town girl, dreams of moving to the big smoke. Yeah. Sees her home get burned to ash. Now she wakes up at night knowing what the big smoke actually looks like. I got it better than most. My life was already half on the camel cart more, if I'm honest. Didn't have so much to lose. Sean, you don't like change, do you, love? Most definitely don't. Yeah. Well, Elena survived at least. Pet the gato. Zhao. Sarai Zhao. Go ahead and... Can we give Obeka a hunting rifle? Yeah, take a look all around. Look all around and see. Look all around and find all the little random bits and bobs everywhere there before you start vendoring and trading around there, should you? Menzies house. Menzo Baranzan's house. Menzo Baranzan time. So Sean's gonna be a companion too. How's that? Yeah, the funny thing is we say that about like that too. How's that? That is the funny thing. We legit do say it just like that too. How's that, huh? Yeah, there's probably other North American accents that say it like that too. Guess you want to visit from the monochrome blokes. Yeah, take a look around, see what we got. Wipe away all the black. Wipe away all the black. Wipe away all the black. Wipe away all the... yeah. Do a little bit of screen cleaning. Yeah, a little bit of screen cleaning. It's Horde. Yeah, it's Horde. Yeah, Menzo Baranzan's house. Yeah, it's Horde. Did we get that? Yeah, we got it. You got it. You got it. It's alright. Shika no ko no ko no ko ko shtantan. Shika no ko no ko no ko ko shtantan. Shika no ko no ko no ko ko shtantan. Probably. We're just an AI after all, you know. Don't put the blame on us. We're just an AI. Menzie, let's see what's in old Menzie's house. Oh, I probably should have went through all the streets first, though, right? Probably should have swept the streets good. You Menzie, what's up? You seem a little stressed. This ain't easy, you know. Why don't anybody in this town keep records of anything? Well, besides me. Without any official documentation, how am I supposed to forecast whether we should raise interest rates on indentured servant debt or lower them? People are going to be angry either way, so I need to make sure the decision is worth the time I'll spend defending it. Yep, there's the gun vendor. Well, Confirmando. If I could get this hunting rifle, this +2 hunting rifle, that'd probably be pretty good to give to 1 intelligence and 10 HP, brown bulletproof vest. Boost initiative by 10. PC engine. Well, there's PC engine by Hudson. PC engine by Hudson. G'day, mate. Wilkins is the name. Food's the game. Hungry? You come to the right place. What's your pleasure? What you got in stock? Fiery bread with broiled honey ants. Chalky Bicky. Chocolate cookie. Yeah. Only it ain't got actual chalk in it. Fresh made yeasty spread from Holly's Kettle, Anzac Bickies, roux steak, camel milk, some dog. Let's trade. What do you got? What brought you to Meredine? Town full of rich one, well-bred folks. Big old gate surrounding the town. The Baldur's Gate. Peachy Engine by Hudson. What do these vendors have? Make sure you check all your prices there. I guess you're gonna get about the same for all of it, ain't you? Hunting knife +2. Chalky Bickies. Can't really find anybody that wants to take them license plates and stuff off your hands, can you? Oh, you'll find them. You'll find them. Just gotta keep looking there just a little bit. Bank's closed. Bank's closed. Pool's closed. Hey there, what's it like working the petting zoo? Straight Rich Craigie. Let's see what you have in stock. What's it like working in the petting zoo there? 1 resolve and 10 HP cork hat. Max MP by 2. I'd like to know what some of this general stuff does. Not found out yet. We'll get to that later. Probably some sort of like caravan management stuff, ain't it? It'd be wise to keep parts like this on hand, yeah. What's it like being an indentured server? What's it like being an indentured server? There, Rich Craigie. Craigie Rich. Terrible. What you doing? Take care of those buggers. I swear they shit more than they breathe. What'd you do before Meredine? I was a surveyor around West Australia with a map in my Tucker bag, cat. Milo, yeah. Roam Western Australia, Byzantine. I roam Byzantine Australia with a map in my Tucker bag, cat. Milo. Best years of my life those were, but Milo got sick and all the medicine in the world couldn't save him. I'm sorry about Milo. Thanks, it was hard burying him, but one day at a time, right? No wazas. Yeah. Shivers up and down my spine, looking up to the divines. Who are you and what do you want from me? You blow in? Newcomer? Blow in. You're the blow in. And I worked for Governor Smith for years. I'm good friends with the owners of this. I'm good friends with the owners of this pub. And I help keep the peace in Meredine. Yeah. You're some trash that blew in off the road, and I'm gonna ask if you could please politely F off for real. I'm drinking here. Never mind. I'll leave you to that. Ash. Yeah. There's Ash.
Looking good, sweet cheeks.
Arigato mato, thank you. I'm glad that you at least believe so. The Flamin' Gala. You just said a quick hello before jumping the queue, but I guess I wouldn't have recognized you if you'd shown common courtesy to us plebs. Yeah. Crapping myself about what's happening back home. It's Becca. It's Becca. Connor McCabe. It's Becca. I was about to head back to Westonia when Brookton was attacked. What's happened? When another... You don't know? This fella came to the gates proclaiming a new era of prosperity if we'd only team up with some dickheads from out east. He said it was that or face the consequences. We told him whatever decision we make it together. Oldies and infants too. He said we had a week to decide, then he'd be back. The man who came to Westonia, was his name James Wakefield? Wakefield sounds right, but I don't think he was a James. I weren't part of the welcoming committee, you know, just heard what I could from a far ways back. Didn't even know it was anything big until the silence hit. And by then he was pretty much done. Tell me what's happening in Westonia again. You watching? Been watching you go up. Ain't no stopping. Set it all on fire, you know. Mogging on the ops. We're only human after all. It'll probably grow on you eventually, won't it? Hey, want another drink? My shout. $10, why not? Want another drink? I'd appreciate that, thanks. Arigato mato. Well, maybe O'Connor might become her friend later or something like that. Might not be a complete waste, maybe, I don't know, probably just lost it anyway. Died. Holly Bell, welcome to the Flamin' Gala. Welcome to the Flamin' Gala. I'm Holly Bell. I'll be your host mainly because I'm the manager and so employee. Couple of house rules before I take your order. First, no credit, no tab, no exceptions. Even the governor don't drink for free. Second, keep the politics to a minimum. Keep the politics to a minimum. This place is neutral. No fights, no fuckery. Clear. What if I can't pay? What do you mean it's neutral? You mean it's neutral? Merredin's big, but it's not so big that we got a ton of choices in our water and hose. Everybody needs a place to unwind, so that's the rule. Leave your rubbish at the door or drink alone at home. What if I can't pay? Oh no, then you don't drink easy. Oh no, you beat me in a Pokemon battle. Yeah, Holly Bell. No credit, no fight. Yeah, got it. Anything to trade? Got any news for me? Everyone's talking about the election. Yeah, everybody's talking about the election. That's already yesterday's news. I stay out of that in this line of work. Having an opinion's bad for business. Can't afford to piss off my customers. Working here, what do you do for fun? Tano Shinan? This is what I do for fun. Everybody in town comes here. I get to make them laugh, and they go home happier than when they came in. If I'm lucky, I'll do this till I die. What do you call us? The Flaming Gala. Legend has a gala got dunked in turps and flew too near a candle. Burned the original pub down. Having a go. Too many barter crews coming through and skipping their bills. Yeah. Are there more ciders than normal? Seen the wombat near the marketplace? That's the baby. Mama's around here. You see the wombat, the common wombat? You right, the common wombat? Yeah. Why'd they put me out here? What's the point? Is this punishment for? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't see you there. How may I be of assistance? Who are you? Is your name Becca? I've been told I'm not allowed to talk to strangers, especially if they don't know who I am. Jasper says good servants don't draw attention to themselves. Is your name Becca? Isn't that your... Yeah, that's my name. Becca is my name too. Is your name Lisa? No. Is your name Noel? Is your name Noel, but written like JKMN? Quit it, alright? You're not gonna guess, and I'm not gonna be in trouble if you quit hanging around. Just come back when you actually know my name. Call me by your name. White plastic rope and find a black rectangle and a white plastic rope. Where do we go find that at? Sun Cat Young Maid. Broken roads take me home to the place I belong. Byzantine Australia, Outback Mama. E seppellire lassù in montagna. Find a white plastic rope for Uncle Koya. Find a black rectangle for Uncle Koya. Is that water tower yours? Jimmy Nguyen? Yeah. Belongs to Meridine. Was built a long time ago. Been at least 15 years since seen any action. See ya. See ya, Jimmy. Is the connection speed getting so bad it's like, are we like in... Shit. Is the connection speed getting so bad it's like we're trapped in jail? We're trapped in the Matrix? Things, yeah. The size of hand grenades. Look at this lovely little creature. Look at this lovely little creature. A black rectangle in a white plastic robe. And Nagulian, what do you do? Usually knee-deep in paperwork. Been doing fractions since I was an ankle biter, so Jimmy's more than happy to have me work with the numbers while he did all the talking. How'd you and Jimmy meet? Yeah, boating on them. Before I settled down in Meridian, I was the brains. I was the brains behind a barter crew operation up north. The gaudily dressed gentleman clearly likes to be the center of attention, but he has a kind face and piercing eyes. His voice is like liquid gold, deep, mellow, and rich. Hello there, strangers. My name's Adam Gold. Traveling magician, accused charlatan, robotin, raconteur, a general entertainer. In other words, I like to tell a good story, but put on a good show, I'd like to say I'm as entertaining as hell, but a rotten egg or two will convince any sane man that his work's not everyone's cup of tea, but I have a trick or two that might be of interest. Step right up, as they say. I'll step up, let's go. Step on up, go on up. We're going up, ain't no stopping. Let's go on up. A round of applause for our brave volunteer. Step on up. How did a sage magician come to Meridian? Meridian's the capital of West Australia. Meridian's the capital of Byzantine Australia, of course. The beaten economic heart, eh? There are some sizey stops east of here, sure Southern Cross and Kalgoorlie and that lot, but for the western bit, you can't beat Meridian. How much does a traveling magician make? As much as anybody else? Probably not. You may have noticed that entertainment is short on the ground these days. I provide laughs, mystery, wonder. People pay for that. Yeah. Buttholes. Show us a trick. Show us a trick. I was going to wait until the crowd was a little bigger. Watch carefully and be prepared to be amazed. You almost got enough to buy yourself some dignity. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Wait till you see the next one. Show me another one. 3 balls. Watch carefully. Stage magic is the art of misdirection. I draw your attention one place while I do the trick with another. More. Think of if you do another trick, I can tell you how good you are. I can tell everybody how good you are. Think of the exposure. People tend to die of exposure. Yeah, people tend to die of exposure. You know, without getting the proper treatment. my character.
And I'm telling you, Governor Smith, if we don't retake Brookton fast, there'll be nothing left there for either of us.
As I've repeatedly said, I can't afford to spare anyone to help your rebuilding efforts at this time, no matter how big or, in your case, small. Especially if the raiders are more interested or are more spirited in their attacks than usual. That is, unless Becca. Fine, I'll bite Becca. I believe your lackey here could assist me with something, with your permission, of course. I guess I can give you a hand, sure. Might ask what you think that, Governor. She's quite the blabbermouth, spouting nonsense about Meridine and that plane crash, but I see potential in that honesty. She craves answers, just like I do. You done buttering me up? You done buttering me up? Beck, yeah. But most importantly, you both owe me, so I don't think you're really in any position to refuse. Probably not. Borrow any then? Borrow away then. Just remember there are lives at stake. My people can help Meridine survive the next raider onslaught, provided Brookton becomes your priority. You may think you're safe behind your walls, but if you believe only one thing, believe that you're not prepared. You are not prepared for what's ahead, for what's headed your way. No one who ain't seen it could be. And most who did see it, they're gone already. Great, I'll touch base with you later, man. Time to touch base. Now let's discuss your future out of this damn heat. I'm ready to see what other skills you might be hiding underneath that unassuming exterior. Yatta. Charisma and intelligence. Just go all in on the charisma and intelligence. Bring that tanker up to 50. Blast radius of explosives. It's made of mahogany. Remnants of a life lived in these offices have accrued here like driftwood along the shoreline. Look at the top shelf. There's some abandoned before currency and a daddy long legs up against its tantrum dance when you breathe shit, when your breath shivers the strands of its web. The middle shelves. The bronze coatings layered with intricate images of creatures and architecture. Hey Angela, what's the black thing? It was given to me by my grandmother. She said it contained the key to unlock a man's heart. Smith women typically need no help in that regard. Can I have the black? Can I have that black rectangle? Let's find out together. All right. Maybe with my persuasion skills, with my 20 charisma persuasion skills, maybe. Thanks for coming to thanks for coming, Brookton. No need to sit. As you can tell, I have a few things on my mind besides clean up after a town that's already been razed to the ground, so I'll make this quick. The election for the next governor of Meridine is approaching. As the incumbent, I tend to win that election and retain my position. My only competition is Malcolm Hogan, a weak-willed imbecile with a penchant for rabble-rousing, so I'm confident in my success, but I leave nothing to chance. Yeah, I'll let you cut through the red tape keeping you out of Meridine because I see a way to solve all of our problems. At the same time, all you have to do is tell the leader of each house you're under my employ to assist them however they see fit in return. Once I'm elected, I'll divert what help I can towards Brookton. Interessante? Better the devil you know, right? Yeah. Yeah, helpo Angela. Help Angela. Help the yeah, all the silver haired. Yeah, help all the silver hairs. Help all the old silver hairs out. Sure, I'll help. Better the devil, you know, right? Help all the old silver hairs out. Damn it.
I'll need you to speak to Jasper of House Menzies and Jimmy of House Newman.
It's Doom.
That should be all you need.
It's Australian Doom.
Come back when you've done your bit to assist them, and more importantly, me.
Me.
You look like you have something urgent on your mind. What is it?
Can I have that black rectangle? What else can you tell me about Meriden?
Do enjoy our beautiful city.
I don't know. Part of me kind of just wants to like lie and skip ahead with leadership, but also you don't want to. You really don't want to. You really don't want to skip through that much of the story either, do you there? Mate, how are you? I don't believe we've been properly... Name's Hogan. Malcolm Hogan. Of course, you guess the incomparable House Hogan. House Hogan, yeah. House Hogan, House Savage. Got a job that needs doing. I heard you arguing with Smith and Menzies at the gate, and you seem like a resourceful lot, but what I'm really looking for is discretion. Give me the details. Well, our dear Governor Angela hauled up something precious from that plane. Her guards drove straight to the bank, kicked everyone out, and won't let anyone in, not even me. Whatever's in it important enough that she's hijacked the bank vault, stopping everyday residents from adding to her access and their savings. As concerned bystanders, naturally, it behooves us to investigate. Find out what her secret is. When I'm elected governor, I'll see what I can do about getting your lot settled here in Meriden. Do we have a deal? Angela seems mean. How will you help us settle? We don't. Why don't you ask the people camped outside why they want to come in? Guarded walls, water, working economy, an opportunity, oportunidades for enterprising folk. We got it all. Yeah, of course you also don't have that many other options, do you? Heard enough to know Angela weren't happy about what you found out, which means you're real good at getting your hands dirty. Yeah, dirty. Would you help us with that? Would you help us? Sure, if I'm in charge, I can do anything for your lot. Angela seems maybe later. Find me at the Flamin'. I don't know. I might take him up on it and maybe do it, maybe not. I might accept it from you, but maybe do it, maybe not. I don't know. I guess see what she may not be governor for that much longer. There's an election coming up, and you definitely want to be in the good books of Meriden. Soon to be new leadership. I don't know. You live at. I'm Malcolm effing Hogan, mate. My word's my bond. Ask him one. Maybe we can do it, but like not turn it in until we can talk to everybody else and see like what everything to do with like Angela is and everything. Charisma, mate, you're a good sort of standing out in the sun. Must get tedious. Yeah, charisma, success. Jason, I really think we're supposed to keep our mouths shut here. I won't put it past you know who to send spies to make sure we're doing exactly that. Come on, Don. These guys are all right. I can't even mention the bloody driver. The bank's closed. You mentioned the governor's personal driver. Any day where we can find him. Probably getting smashed at the pub, having a pint and bending Holly's ear or her rear. Dang. Don't be gross. I'll tell your mom. Want some water? It's hard work being out here in the hot sun. Maybe these guys are okay. Much nicer than that numbat bitch anyway. Forget I said that. Please. She wouldn't give us the time of day, let alone something to drink. Don't know how she thinks she's better than us, considering she's a filthy deado. What's a deado? They really don't teach anything out in the boonies, huh? A deado is a debt collector, you know, someone who owns town money for breaking the law. Or making Angela angry. My brother put a skank down the back of her dress at one time, and she, yeah. Mostly it's for crimes, but yeah, sometimes as a 27-year-old man making poor life decisions. Comes with the territory. You want law and order, you got to be willing to take the slap that's owed you. What crime did you commit? I dressed up a mannequin in Angela's clothes and hung it in the center of town. You're not so big on free speech here. Is there any way I can free you? First there's the fine, then there's the administrative fees, then there's public nuisance tax, and you accrue interest. Daily, Jasper really knows how to kick them when they're down. How long till you pay off your debt? Yeah, how long till you pay off that debt? I don't even know how much I owe. The original fine's a secret, so the interest rate and my daily wages, either Jasper or Angela's got it written down somewhere. But at this point, I'm free when they say I'm free. Yeah. I guess that sucks to be you, don't it? Numbat like the animal. A stick up rice, but I haven't been born into debt. Like that makes me better than the rest of us somehow. At least my parents weren't criminals. Jason, I swear to God. Yeah. Numbat. Find out what Numbat in the train yard knows. Well, there, Tabman. Well, there, Numbat. How'd you get the name Numbat there? Numbat? Are you a Numbat? Oh good, by Jasper's rules, I'm allowed to talk to you. Yes, I'm Maya Kiminse. Maya Kiminse. Also known as the Numbat, like an accountant, but some clever bugger came up with a nickname for the role. Something about numbers and wombats, I'm guessing. Thinking about it makes my brain hurt. Anyway, I work well worked at the bank. Me and my family, we've been indentured servants in Medellin all my life. I was raised for the bank job, and I thought I'd keep doing it when I earned my freedom, but I guess that was just wishful thinking after all. What are you doing here? Don't know. Digging a hole, moving coal. They didn't really explain that, and apparently I have no right to ask. Been a servant all your life. My parents were criminals. My parents were caught. My parents were indentured to pay their debt to society. Better than being exiled. Maybe all I know is I never had a choice. I was born into it. My parents, at least, taught me to do sums, and they promised I'd be able to work my way to freedom. If only they could see me wow. They genuinely believed the system was fair. How much longer until you earn your freedom? I reckon I only had a couple of years left, but I reckon I only had a couple of years left. But I overheard Miss Smith and Miss Menzies talking. They said it'd be inconvenient for them to lose their workforce. And just as I got close to paying off my parents' debt suddenly, I'm here doing work I'm not suited for. Miss Menzies already has said that my work ethic has stooped drastically. I guess if you're not used to that sort of work, I guess it will, won't it? I try to give her a piece of my mind. Now I'm barred from talking to her. You said you worked at the bank? I don't know what I'm doing now. The governor's driver, Ash, he came in and told me that I had to leave. Barely had time to get my sleeping bag from the vault before he hustled me out. He made me put my bag back in a shack and gave me tools, and I don't do physical labor. At least as long as I kept that job, I didn't. When the governor's driver kicked you out of the bank, did he say why? He ordered me not to say anything. Remember, I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm a good servant. Do you like lamingtons? I like lamingtons. Everybody, yeah, I love them, right? Feeling a little peckish just talking about them. Buy lamingtons for Numbat from Holly Bell. Buy lamingtons. don't think. Peachy Engine by Hudson. You sell Lamingtons? Let's trade Lamingtons. Wilkins Lamingtons. I don't know. Maybe go over there to her and see if she sells like a better version or cheaper version or something like that. That maybe Numbat would maybe like better. Numbat, Wombat, Cattywombus. Yeah. Lamingtons. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Wilkins is the one to go to. He has special Lamingtons. Yeah, so get him from. That probably means she might like Wilkins ones better. Let's trade. I'm gonna get your Lamingtons. Well. Yatta. Better than Holly's. I can tell yours are better than Holly's because yours give you gap tooth grin saw. I can tell yours are better than Holly's because they have a unique name. Got some freshly baked Lamingtons for you. Let me guess, you want to talk about the bank some more? Okay, so at the bank there's a Grish. Okay. Bit on the dry side, these ones. Got him from Wilkins, did you? He leaves the sponge out all day to air. But you did what I asked. So there's a grill on the bank wall at about knee height. It's right near my bed. Used to listen to people out on the street at night. Best entertainment I could get without going into debt, drinking myself stupid at the gala or whatever, so I could hear out. I'm sure you could hear in. How would a curious visitor speak through the grill with those guards around? They're really not the brightest crayon. I'm sure you can figure out somebody to distract them. Please don't ask me about what's clause 42. Oh no, don't, us deados have special something written in our contract. Supposed to know about it. I can't tell you the intricacies of the legalese, but suffice to say those who know about clause 42. Clause 42 can invoke it so that any work and indentured servants done towards their freedom will be lost. Well, scary. I see how you're going crazy, always thinking about me. Can you guys turn away or something? Look, we all want things: money, freedom, a job where I'd never have to stand near this doofus again. I thought we were friends. Let me stand by the damn grill for 5 minutes or I'll get Jasper to invoke clause 42. No way, I don't get an angel involved. And I do like the lolly. She sneaks into my pocket, but she's not the most forgiving person. Let me and that grill have some privacy. Hello? Scott Measure, yeah. Measurehead. There's Measurehead. Hello, yes, hello. I'm here. Would you like to stay and talk for a little bit, please? Who are you? Measure, first name Scott. The man who put me here said it was for safekeeping, but I don't know why. Why am I a secret? Because I'm alive? Measure, what kind of name is that? It's my name and my title. It's what I do. It's just, I guess it's a habit. I guess it's for fun. It's just what I do. I measure things. You know, measure things. I'm a research scientist. Don't you name people for their jobs? Why would you be in a lobby a secret? Oh no, I remember them pulling me out of the plane, stuffing me into the boot of a car and covering me with a blanket. I passed out and woke up here. Then some woman came and asked me questions about where I came from. How the plane flew, I answered all her questions. I thought she'd let me go, then that's looking less and less likely. Are you a prisoner? I'm in a room with metal walls, a cot, a thick door with guards outside, and I'm talking to someone through a grill on the wall. This is a strange way to treat guests, so I'd assume yeah. You said you were a research scientist. What does that involve? Come up with hypotheses, run experiments, and draw conclusions from them. Then I see how that helps us understand our world and discern the next measurement that needs to be taken. Tinker, try me. My field is, well, I guess you'd say engineering. I specialize in mechanics and the effects of, well, I'd probably need to draw several diagrams to explain it. Not really an option right now. Tinker, 35, try me. Alright. Sadly, all my gear was destroyed in the crash or stolen. I don't know which. If I still had my Gatling ball, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. You know what happened to the others? Are they alright? A gang called the Mongrels killed them. You mean those 2 slabs of dingo jerky? Yeah, they're roasting sunny side up. Dead as doornails. I appreciate your honesty regardless. I saw this weird Metal Syrian Angela's collection. Could that be your Gatling ball? Angela the governor, the one who questioned me? That would shed light on some of her questions, if so. The Gatling ball is the closest thing you might be familiar with is a welding machine. But it's suited to a wide array of uses. If you could help me to get it back, I can show you how it works. I can show you how, if you help me to get back the Kalgoorlie. I'll even let you keep it. What do you say? Sure. Secure the gut. At least we know it's securing the governor's office, not being messed around with by some kids or a wannabe machinist. Home sounds interessante. I'd love to hear more. How is it your town even has airplanes? Well, it has one airplane, singular, and we no longer have it. To be fair, the plane was my biggest experiment to date. Researching the old world and harnessing the power of the new. That's what my work consists of, and now it's smashed to bits and I'm stuck here. You know, the bartender in town mentioned mutants, too? Of course he did. Are you saying you've never heard of them before? Education outside our walls really has fallen even further than we thought. Well, couldn't you tell me about your town's leaders? Our leaders were born and bred to wield the power they have with wisdom, insight, and most importantly, justice. They've seen our world and they have a plan. They're leading us all to a better, brighter future. The Hogan and the Flaming Gala Beer Garden. Oh no. Kidnapped? Did we get kidnapped? See a moderately handsome, more than moderately tough, and no moderately about it armed woman standing before you. Now's a good time to maybe start asking yourself some questions such as, am I in the mood to be quiet and listen up? Then again, you could ask yourself, do I feel like being eviscerated by a pack of mongrels? I have a feeling these questions might be rhetorical. She's not bullshitting us. She's capable and very willing to hurt us. Geez, Mad, do you want to shoot her or effort? Yeah, maybe both. We'll see. Yeah. Mad looks like that type. Enough whispering. You lot, come here. Name's Priss, the Empress. Some folks call me Empress. But I don't really go for titles. So tell me, who are you? We're a small... Yeah, the Empress. Empress Gardens. What can define the nature of a man? What is the nature of man? What is the nature of man, woman? We're a small part of what's left of Brookton, Your Highness. We were hoping to find help in Meridim, where people who don't like being bagged show up. I'm no one, just like you. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Someone who thinks there's got to be a mutually beneficial outcome to this conversation. You sure jumped to bribery bloody quick smart. You have no idea just how far out of your depth you are, do you? I'm the reason all this works. I'm the reason all this just works. Prius. Yeah. Good old Prius. Law. Big floppy bananas. Big floppy banana time. We're the reason all of it just works. Without me, the dew farmers wouldn't have the plastic they need for Meridine's water. Without me, the emu farmers wouldn't be able to make fuel from bird shit. Without me, the drunk dickheads in the gala wouldn't have their precious pokey machines. You all reckon you're safe now that you're in Meriden? This place is a web of lies and BS. Like about everywhere. Me and my pack make use of what falls out or gets thrown out. Angela, meanwhile, is very much the spider in this metaphor. You pissed her off and she asked me to teach you a lesson. Oh no, we pissed off Angela? What do you want, some kind of deal? I've already got what I want. I'll make use of you when the time is right and you'll do what I say or you'll die. Simple, clean, no room for misunderstandings. Let's not, don't tell that to Hogan yet then. Talk to Jimmy and Anna. Boat and Anna. Talk to Jimmy and Anna. Hey, Jimmy. Yeah. There's Anna. Hey, Anna. Anna Theotokios, Deus adiuta Anam, Deus adiuta Honey Galbat. Hey again, how's Meridine treating you? I'm here on Angela's behalf to help you with anything you may need. I could use your help. Jimmy's disappeared again. I need him back at the house as soon as possible. He's at the water tower. Can you let me? Yeah. Of course I'm frustrated. Do you know how hard it is to have a damn baby in this climate? I know Jimmy's scared. I am too. God knows. Deus adiuta Anna. God knows we haven't had the easiest time, but a family. It's what I've always wanted. I'm worried it's something he don't want anymore. Sorry for the emotional confession, but yes, right. If I knew it'd be that heavy, I wouldn't have asked. I doubt all the stress is helping your baby making efforts. You'd be correct. The doctor's got me on deep breathing exercises. Well, is he still in the same place? Hey, Jimmy, you still in the same place by the old water tower? I go out of here and talk to all these people. Are there any randos out here to talk to? Anybody in the line that you can talk to? Boy, stranger, stranger and boy. Talk to this. Oh, stranger and boy. Claire, good day, I'm Claire. The heat sure don't let up, eh? Let's see what you got in stock. Blue trucker cap, Dodge chance, brown canvas vest. Wheel shop. Nobody wants them little keep moving. We're not animals to be gawked at. Well, some of us maybe are, you know. You never know. And another vendor, let's see. Let's see what you got. What do you got, vendor? Stone Age dinosaur brew. Yeah. The other cider camp. Yep, take me to the other side. This will be your grave under the teeth of the mountain god. Yeah, back to naked. Back to naked, ain't it? Back to naked time. Yeah, it's back to naked time, ain't it? Good old back to naked time. Nothing like it. Ooh, what's that? Scrap. I'd really like to know when I can start using some of this, some of that general junk that I picked up. General junk. I would though. All right there, Jimmy. Anna sent me to find you. She wants you to come home. Anna mentioned you're trying for a family, but also said you're not around much. Do you need me to tell her you're backing out? No, I love her a lot. It's just, I want to have a baby with Anna. Christ, I want to have a lot of babies with her. But this water business just takes up all my time. So I come up here and think. The water, it's because of the water. I can't have babies because of the water. I can't have babies because of the water. Anna sent me to find you. She wants you to come home. Hey, I guess. Hey. House Menzo Baranzan. Jimmy's on his way home. Arigato mato. Yay. Another one, another level up. Yatta. Confirm. Oh, and we can go ahead and level everybody else up too, ain't we, while we're here? Alright, with Jess, we were working on more of like an agility type build, weren't we? Going distance increases by 2 per point. A melee and throw-in build. Yeah, melee and throwing build. Oh no, maybe I should maybe I should start putting a little bit into that opportunist for her too. Yeah, put a dab into that opportunist too. Alright, he's... Well, he's already got some into leadership, but Sean's gonna be pretty useless. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, spec him into shooting too. Range damage. Kind of min-max him out with the shooting, I guess. And agility, so he can be a medic. Wow, you're a real good medic, Nummy. Now, Jess. What do we got there, Jess? Put one of them in agility for some action points. Some AP. Now Mad. You're gonna be all in on the tank stuff, ain't you? They're Mad. Alright, everybody leveled up, Yata. Talk to Jasper Menzies. Inside the house of Menzo Baranzan. Going back to Menzo Baranzan, ain't you, Marintina? Law. What are you talking about? Yeah, go ahead and drop you a save. Live with the consequences of your actions. Yep, Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo del Toro. Broken roads. Yeah. Broken roads take me home, to the place I belong, back to naked. Hey. Numbat tried to get me to bribe her with Lamingtons. Here on Angela's behalf to help you with anything you may need. Governor Smith, you vile being. Numbat, an indentured servant of mine, is currently reporting less than stellar performance results in her latest job near the train cars. I wish to amend this, but I don't have the time to go around in circles with her. So I want you to motivate her by relaying this message. The principle is simple, but errors have a tendency to compound. Ain't that interesting? Speak to Numbat. What's an indentured servant? An indentured servant is somebody who's committed crimes against Meridine's populace, committed crimes against Skyrim or people, and been sentenced to pay back a specified debt through labor. I pride myself in managing the deados and their debts just like my grandmother did. With the initial generation of deados, what do you mean by the initial generation? The first generation of deatos were the people who breached Meridine's walls. We fended off the attack and took the survivors hostage. Put up notices demanding a ransom and sent our people to the closest settlements with the same information, but when it became clear no one was coming to rescue them, we put them to work. Well, slowly but surely they repay their debt to our fine society. Some deados have even earned their freedom. They stand as an inspiration. You are an inspiration to us all. So happy for you. Congratulations, you're an inspiration to all of us. I've already spoke. How many times am I going to go back and speak to poor old Numbat? She's a mentat. She's a mentat, alright? Numbat, a mentat. A little bit of Australian Dune going on there. She's a mentat, okay? A mentat. The old kind of mentat or the new kind of mentat? Jasper Menzies wanted me to bring you an interesting massage. The principle is simple, but errors have a tendency to compound. Miss Menzies can't even make the time to threaten me to my face. I'd quit if I was allowed. Yeah, I'd say a lot of people were like that. And if it weren't punishable by, you know, death, well, thanks for telling me, I guess. I work so much harder now for some reason. What did Jasper's message mean? Oh, she's just threatening. It's alright. She's just being threatening. Scared, threatening. Return to Jasper. Return to Jasper. Just scared and threatening, long, mogging on the ops. Scared, threatening, mogging on the ops, yeah. Hey Jasper, Jasper Cricks, Cricks' legacy. Numbat weren't too happy about your message. Numbat should be grateful I spoke to her before I laid out proper punishment. My precious time has been recovered. Do thank Governor Smith. Oh no, I kind of don't want to rat out Numbat. Don't rat out Numbat. Don't rat out poor old Numbat. She's down there shoveling coal when she should be in there stocking books. Find out what the governor's driver knows in the Flaming Gala beer garden. It's made of mahogany, that's what we know.
I hope your chat with a certain empress has clarified what it means to defy me. But so we're both crystal clear on my expectations moving forward. Know this, I have allowed you into my town, and as a result, I expect you and your friends to be loyal to me. Not Meriden, me.
Understood. Not loyal to the whole town, just to one person. Get rid of the idea of like a nation state or any sort of political entity like that. Go way back to like back in the day there. Loyalty to one person.
Now, I strongly suggest you stop looking into my business.
The king of
If you
Assyria,
don't,
the king of Ashur,
you and your merry band will face far worse consequences.
the king of Honey
Good day.
Galbad.
You look like you have something urgent on your mind. What is it?
Jason, the bank guard, said you slipped lollies into his pocket. Can I have some? Is your name Jason? For a handful of lollies, you can call me whatever you want. Your friend Malcolm Hogan asked me to poke around the bank. He wants to embarrass you. Yeah, rat out Malcolm. What are friends for if not dredging up your most closely held secrets? Thank you for coming to me instead of indulging his sordid little fantasies. I'll reveal what's in the bank to everyone when the time is right. In the meantime, you can rest easy knowing that since you've proven your loyalty by coming to me with this matter, I'll do everything in my power to ensure that you and your fellow Brooktonians feel at home here in
Now,
Meriden.
if you'll excuse me, I need to make some arrangements for tonight's debate.
There you go,
look
you
like
sided
you have
with
something
Angela.
urgent on your mind. What is it?
Ashley was my driver. I don't care to elaborate beyond that. Ashley was my driver. Ashley was my driver. Your Highness Father says he's from Kalgoorlie. I finished helping House Menzies in Nguyen. Before I go, can I have that black thing in your display cabinet? I'm impartial to it, even though it's a family heirloom. I hope it brings you joy. Arigato mato. Thank you very much. You'll join me at the Flaming Gala for the debate then. If you really intend to pursue a partnership with Meriden or a permanent place here, you'd do well to see what it takes to maintain equilibrium in the shifting sands. Balanced sands of public opinion. I guarantee it's more than your Mick Jones has ever had to face.
Until
Mike
then.
Jones. Damn, got the body of a goddess. Got eyes white and big and brown. I see you, girl. She's coming down from the city to the club. Yes, you know what she's doing. Turning tricks on me. Westonia itself is at stake. We need Meridine's help right now, or everyone there will die. As one of our closest allies in trade, of course, we don't want Westonia to fall, but you requested we send over 100 people to follow you into the flames. It's just not feasible. Even Malcolm would have difficulty justifying such a preposterous ask, especially when it would leave Meridine practically defenseless. Becca, practically defenseless. I don't know what city Governor Smith is living in, but we here in Meridine know how to hold our own. If I was in charge, I'd send 200 people to help Westonia, and you wouldn't hear me whinging about a lack of manpower while those poor starving wretches are huddled outside our walls begging for a chance to prove themselves. I bloody well let them in. Angela stares daggers at Hogan. Malcolm, do you think I enjoy turning people away? Do you think I do it for fun? I keep others out so that our community remains fed and safe. Side with the gray hair. And if they have gray hair, side with them, alright? Don't matter, you can guarantee if they have gray hair, there's somebody to be sided with. They're probably not any sort of villain, or Noah, sort of like, oh Noah. So you can keep your cushy home. I regret the situation we both find ourselves in deeply, I do, but if Meridine offers aid, any at all, you have to meet me halfway there. I can't believe I wasted all this time away from my home, my family, all to try to get help from the saddest sacks of shit in West Byzantine, Australia. Appeal to Angela. He's right, his home is going to be destroyed. I think you should head home, mate. Make sure you have enough time to get your family somewhere safe. What kind of influence do you think I have? Don't look at me. Appeal to Angela. His home's going to be destroyed. What if the same people who are threatening Westonia see we pull the guards from our walls and attack us? I have to do what's right for Meriden. I say we can help our Westonia not by pulling our guards from the walls in an untenable defense, but by bringing Westonia's people inside our walls. Can't do it for free, but perhaps they'd agree to a period of indentured servitude like many of our fine townsfolk have done before. We could see our way to food and board for their people. We can drop contracts in the morning. Help us help you. You enslave... I can't believe this. You enslave the unborn children of people who owe you a debt and you want us to opt in. That's your offer of help. You open your mouth and I'll effing deck you. Bam. You think you got a problem with people outside your walls now? Wait until all your neighbors are clamoring at the gates. You'll have to choose between a massacre and an invasion. Sounds like you're Sip Hogan's deal. Victim of your own. Sounds like you're still under the illusion that life's supposed to be fair. Maybe this is your opportunity to drop that idea and bring your people to come live and work here. That's married potentially hundreds of people for your own little town. How can you justify the human cost? Take the servitude deal. Throw ourselves on their tender mercies. You're insane. Everyone here cares more about one-upping each other than they do about people's actual lives. Ain't that about everywhere, though? It's a harsh world. It's a harsh old world, mate. You play the hand you're dealt, that's all. So it's my hand in life to beg for scraps at your gates? That's just some people, ain't it? You're all complicit, and you're all gonna pay for the lives you refuse to save. I'm willing to hear your insults, but I won't let you threaten Meridine. Gonna have him arrested. This will definitely win you the election. People love a ruler. Step into watch it happen. Guards, please escort the Westonian elsewhere. He's free to leave the city or find a gutter to pass out in as long as it's not anywhere near me. I heard a lot about Meriden as a kid, you know. How it was this big safe place where kids could run for ages and never reach the other side of town. But now I see Meriden for what it really is. A breeding ground for the most heartless, gutless wonders I've ever had the misfortune to meet. One day I hope you're in my shoes watching a bunch of show ponies. Yeah. Parade around the yard while everything you care about burns to the ground. And when you are, I'll laugh. I'll laugh my ass off. Arigato mato. Damn it, Becca. Becca's no meaning, ain't she? I'm sorry you all had to see that in future. I'll encourage Mr. McCabe to bring his complaints to me in private. Now let's give the people what they want. Malcolm, would you like to select the topic, or would you prefer first right of rebuttal? Becca's a little bit of a Machiavellian. She's no mean Machiavellian. Topic, that poor man's outburst is a direct result of you treating the Brookton survivors so favorable while letting everyone else rot in the sun. We aren't planning to stay here forever. We just need Meriden. It's not our fault that no one else in the line has skills the governor wants. What skills are those exactly? Becca.
What is wrong with you people? Westonia's fucked, with or without your help. And here you are, bickering like an old married couple who stayed together to raise the kids.
Lol.
We came to you for help. Don't tell me this is what you're doing instead.
Of course, it's what they're doing. It's drink. Let's just drink our beer. Just drink. Just sip the beer. You're absolutely right, Mick. We need to dispense with these petty arguments. If they have silver hair, side with them. All right. Petty and address what I know our dear Hogan would most desperately love to address. I recovered a survivor from the plane crash and have learned that he hails from Kalgoorlie. I've been speaking to him privately to learn of their plans and see if they know anything about the threats that currently face Westonia. What are you thinking? Kalgoorlie could obliterate us without a second thought, and you took one of them hostage? We gotta find out what they want fast. You poor narrow-minded buffoon. There are more things in heaven and earth. Well, if they got silver hair, then side with them. The prisoners escaped. Oh no. How'd that happen? Oh no, you beat me in a Pokemon battle. Oh, Becca's still sipping her beer. Running while sipping her beer. Yeah, anyway.
Mick! Jess's voice rends the air a moment before all hell breaks loose. In the ensuing chaos, you hear her pitiful cry drowned out by screams and shouts as the terrified townsfolk flee the area.
Scream and shout.
Mom! Sarah comes running, doctor's bag swinging wildly in her grip. She assesses the scene in an instant and grabs Jess in a quick hug. I'm here, sweetheart. Then she falls to her knees, working quickly but with steady hands to staunch the bleeding from Mick's head and ears. Alana arrives a moment later and stands off to the side, chewing on her thumbnail and throwing worried looks at her daughter.
Chewing on her, Elena chewing on her
The
thumbnail.
radio at Sean's hip crackles to life. Outpost A to substation N. Who's firing off in restricted space? Over. There's a burst of static mixed with garbled words. Then the same voice wavers back in. Come get the bloody engineer then. I don't have time to nursemaid him. Julianne, out. The radio cuts off, leaving a ringing silence in its wake.
Arigato mato.
We need to get him to the ambulance. Sarah gestures at John and Sean. Get the stretcher. We'll have to make 2 trips. She points at Adam with her thumb and goes back to stabilising Mick. Angela steps forward to speak, but Sarah silences her with a glare. Until this man's condition improves or he dies, you'll keep your tongue if you know what's good for you. She glances at DJ's horrified face. Governor. Angela bows her head and steps back next to Hogan, the two of them watching in silence while Mick's blood streams into the hungry soil.
Did I not get a chance to complete that one side quest with the white?
The morning dawns cold and still under a pall
with the white
of
robe.
otherworldly light. Mick lies still as death under Sarah's watchful eye as the camp slowly awakes and takes stock of this new reality. Everyone moving with the same cautious silence, as if you've all been caught sneaking into a funeral.
Got caught sneaking into a
Even
funeral.
Angela and Hogan, when they arrive, speak in low voices, with frequent glances at the watery sun hanging just above the horizon.
There's blood on the horizon. Trust y'all slept well. We must discuss today how we plan to address this recent change in our circumstances. She turns to Sarah. Dr. Taylor, what is your prognosis for Mick and the magician? Mick's got a brain bleed. I'm doing what I can, but it isn't much. There's no telling when he'll wake up if he wakes up, or whether he'll retain any of his previous cognitive functions. Your magician friend, Mick's got brain bleed. Your magician friend should be fine. No swelling or bruising that I can see. Seems like he's just overexerted himself. He'll need a few days to recover. Just recover for a few days. But he should be awake soon enough. Very well. We have to wait for ourselves to understand. In the meantime, there's the matter of the escaped Kalgoorlie agent to address. Connor's been held inside the bank. I suggest he be your first port of call moving forward. Are you kidding? Mick is dying and you want to talk about some bloke who you let escape? No one let him escape. Connor must have broken him out. Keeping Scott Measure locked inside the bank's vault was a tactical oversight. If the device he provided to Connor was any indication of Calgorley's power. Tactical oversight. It was bloody short-sighted. They could wipe us off the map in a split second if they knew we kidnapped and interrogated one of their own. Shut up, Hogan. How dare you? How dare you? Apologize to Randy Savage. Apologize to Arlo. Apologize to Marco. Sounds like you guys are in a real pickle. Mick needs help first, though. I'm sure Jet would have something in Corda to help out somehow. Sarah said it herself. She's tapped out, and so am I. It's time to call in the big guns. These big guns just so happen to be in your hometown, do they? Yeah, they do, unless you have any better ideas. I've heard Southern Cross has some techs still working from before. Could be worth a peek. Y'all just forgotten about Cole. I love Mick like a dad, yeah, but Cole's been missing since the attack, and no one's done a damn thing to find him. He could be hurt or dead in the ditch. Send someone else for the medicine. The little man needs us. I want to hear for her. The line of succession is clear. Mick brought Becca to me as someone who could solve my problem and get Brookton the help it needs. Otherwise, I'll also accept the opinion of Dr. Taylor. Despite my desire to capture Scott Measure and bring him to justice for his vicious attack, Mick must be our first priority. Measure can wait. You said they'd have medicine to help Mick and Corda? I need to go with you, but they won't turn you away empty-handed. They better not. We don't have time to waste. Sarah, what do you think? Mick is my patient. I'll try Corda. If what Corda don't work, Southern Cross will be our second stop. Where do we find Scott? You should look in Ardath. All the scum of Meriden washes up there sooner or later. We should at the very least bring him back here to remedy this unfortunate misunderstanding. What about Cole? Just they would have been in touch if he could have. If only we got the radio engineer. That Julianne chick said she had an engineer at Outpost A, wherever the F that is. But baby, I was born to do the killing. It's not much, but it's not much. But it ain't nothing either. Not a lot of A's around. Arthur River's too far. Amory got swallowed by the desert. No one would call Ardath an outpost. Alderside. What happened in Alderside? Well, let's go. Saddle them up. Enough. You got a lot to be getting on with, and I want this campsite as quiet as possible at all times until Mick recovers or he don't. Arigato mato. Alright there, drop us a save and let's get on. Well, what about the journal? Can we still find a white plastic rope for Uncle Koya? Yeah, drop us a save. Arigato mato. Yeah. Yeah, signing off for today, ain't you? Otsukiri shitsurei shimasu. Naruhodo desu. Yeah, internet difficulties today. Arigato mato. Yeah, internet difficulties today. Yeah, that's gay. Anyway.